Morning. Coffee? Netflix just announced that they are ending their program where they send DVDs to people's homes as part of being part of the Netflix movie program. You know, the one that no one thought was still happening for years and years. The one that we all thought went away when everybody was streaming. Nope. People have still been getting those. Netflix has still been sending them. You still could be ordering a DVD, having it sent to your home, watching it, and then returning it. That's still a program that's ending at the end of September. Now, Netflix has also announced that since they're continuing until the end of September, but not doing it anymore, that once you order a movie from them, you can keep it. Yep. If you're in the program right now and you order DVDs, part of your program, you don't have to send it back. What a brilliant thing by Netflix. Because, like, what the hell are they going to do with DVDs? They're going to go to a pawn shop and go, how much will I get for this many copies of Edge of Tomorrow? And like, nothing. You can get nothing for these copies of Edge of Tomorrow. Nobody wants this. So, but you get it, and you're like, now I've got it. I get this. Haha, what a deal. They just cleared out their warehouse. It's a great move. Because the people that are still doing, I know you're thinking, Pat, who would want to keep it? You would just throw it out, you'd send it back anyway. You don't care. You're thinking like someone who doesn't have DVDs sent to you in the mail. These people still have DVDs, which means they still have a DVD player that works. They don't tell you blow on all the time and go, what the hell? Or putting it in their PlayStations or whatever they're doing to watch Edge of Tomorrow. I don't know why. I don't think I've ever seen Edge of Tomorrow. I just, for some reason, when I think of a DVD coming to someone, it's the movie. I don't even know what the movie Edge of Tomorrow is about, and I don't even know if it's really called Edge of... Is there a movie called Edge of Tomorrow? It's a science fiction movie, right? So if there is, tell me in the comments that I'm not losing my mind. And also, to tell me if you have a DVD of it, because you don't have to send it back to Netflix. Nothing. You order from Netflix, and they're like, keep it. They get to clear out their warehouse. The hoarders get the... That's who's having this. That's who gets this stuff, hoarders. You now get to own these. You get to order as many as you want, I think. They didn't say there was a limit on it. I don't think there would be a limit on it. Why would they care? They don't want them. They need to make room. I didn't even know Netflix had a warehouse, because when you're streaming, you don't really need a warehouse. But they obviously need it for all their DVDs. I don't know if you're supposed to be excited about this, but when I read the article, the person who wrote it with gusto, which you gotta like. You gotta like it when someone has gusto. And they were like, hey, this is great. You get to keep it. You know, not like Blockbuster Video. They're like, we don't care if we're going down. You can return it, or we're gonna own your grandchildren. Like, no, my grandkids. But it's wonderful, right? Netflix is like they're not giving. You think what they would have done? When I first started reading it, it was like Netflix makes a great deal with all the people that still have the DVD package. They are going to I had to click continue reading. I was like, wouldn't it be dope if Netflix was like, hey, people have been with us since day one who believed in us when we were a mom and pop basically business, fire that with DVDs, and now we're a mega billion-dollar corporation that provides movies to every home there is. We're gonna give you free Netflix for a year. You know what? You don't have to pay for streaming because you've been supporting us in some way or other since the beginning. So we're gonna take care of you. We're going to move you over, get you used to streaming, give you time. You don't have to pay for it for a year. No, it was just like, you can just fucking keep it. You can keep the DVD. You know the thing no one wants? You can have it. Oh, you want to watch our stuff now because you can't get DVDs from us anymore? Pay. Oh, by the way, we've changed our system. We've also made another move that if, let's say you have 4 accounts on there, like I do, and then 2 of your kids now live somewhere else, you want to be able to pay for their thing. Nah, if they're not using your Wi-Fi, you got to pay an extra $20 for each person to watch. We're just going to take more money, but you can have our DVD. Way to go. Congratulations to everybody out there who's going to have Edge of Tomorrow. Give it to people that you don't like on Christmas. Order a whole bunch. Just be like, here you go. And like, what is this? I'm like, you can hang it off your rearview mirror in your car. You can let people know how much you love Edge of Tomorrow. Jessica Simpson is real mad. Remember her? Remember Jessica Simpson? Chicken is a fish or whatever, and she was all hot and stuff, and she was married to a person, she kind of sang. Yeah. You could describe that kind of, except for the chicken of the sea thing, you could describe that kind of person every 5-10 years, and it's like, oh yeah, that was the hot lady of the time. Jessica Simpson is now older and has children, and I guess she did an interview. I don't know who. Once again, the interviews I read, the articles, these aren't like high top journalists. You know what I mean? Netflix is giving back DVDs. Jessica Simpson has something to say. Like this, they're not waiting in line. Miss Simpson. I guess seriously, Jessica Simpson is upset because her children have been coming to her, allegedly, and saying, "Mom, we don't know why. We don't know why people are saying bad things about your body on the internet, Mom. And why can't they just say you're pretty?" Now, our kids are like 10 and 8 and stuff, so why are they even reading stuff about Jessica Simpson on the internet? What? I have nieces and nephews that are that age. They don't get Jessica Simpson in their internet feeds. They're watching Frozen for the 4 millionth time. You know what I mean? Like, they're watching Moana. They're not checking out Jessica Simpson's mental health. But yeah, you're like, well, they're her kids, so maybe they do that, whatever. Here's the thing. I guess a lot of people are on the internet saying not nice things about Miss Simpson's body. They're saying, hey, you shouldn't be fat. And she's not fat. She's just like, not Jessica Simpson. You're gross now. You're older. They're being mean people on the internet, right? That's what they're doing, and it sucks, and it's stupid. Yeah, she doesn't want her kids to see people being mean to her mom on the internet. But, and I don't know if I'm 100% correct for saying this, I think it's her best alternative. Because Jessica Simpson, and I always said it at the beginning, but I'm going to say it clearly and for real now, at one point was the lady that everybody wanted to see naked, that everybody thought was the hottest. No matter what you thought of her personality, whatever, she played, when they redid a hot icon, Daisy Duke, she was Daisy Duke. And she did the Dukes probably better, if you ask my opinion. That commercial where she danced around. Lady body was smoking. If the internet was at the level it is now, then do you know the stuff her kids would read about people want to do to their mom? Do you understand what the fire emojis and let me see the bobs and let me see the vagine, like all the things that would be written underneath? It would be insane. Yes, you don't want anything saying bad about your mom, but man, if I have my choice, if Sophie's choice of saying my mom's body is gross or say you want to do horrific things to my mom's hot bod, call her a doughboy all day. That's what I'm doing. I think, Jessica, if you really think about where it, yes, in a perfect world, no one should be saying anything about you at all. And I'm that person. I looked up Jessica Simpson 2023 now. You look great. You look fine. You look like a mom too, but a very attractive one that wants a state fair or something. And I'm not. You might be thinking that's a insult. So in some parts of this country, that's a blue ribbon or whatever. I don't know. What I'm saying is, yeah, you talk to your kids and be like, if some people are mean, whatever, it's weird, but your mom is famous. Everybody, like, yeah, everybody knows mom, whatever. It's like, don't ask like 48-year-old men what they think about her, because they'll be like, oh, I remember, I think I broke my wrist to your mom one time. And they're like, oh, what's that mean? Like, oh, never mind. But so yeah, that stinks. It's a lesson with your kids. The internet's scary and terrible, but be happy they're not in a time machine. Wait till they get older and they start like looking up other stuff. Like, it's gotta be tough to be like her kids or like Carmen Electra's kid. Back in the day, now they're not that anymore. And then they talk to you about like, well, I used to be a famous person, and then you look up what they were, and you're like, oh, you were just sex. You were just a thing people wanted to wear on their penis. You can get a DVD of Jessica Simpson and you probably can order that if you wanted to. You could order Dukes of Hazzard movie that was Johnny Knoxville and the guy from Dude, Where's My Car? That's who it was, right? That was the two guys. Put in the comments if you remember who the two guys were that played Bo and Luke Duke with Jessica Simpson as Daisy Duke. Maybe I'll order that DVD. That's one you don't have to return after. Ooh, you're gonna burn a hole in that one. I don't know. Chick-Fil-A made an announcement yesterday. One that a lot of fast food places are making this time of year. Fall. See, I've got my fall coffee cup under the pumpkins. That they're announcing some new flavors of milkshakes coming out, and that's what everybody does this time of year. Dairy Queen dropped a couple new flavor bombs, letting people know we got this and that, whatever. Chick-fil-A announced a new, I think, caramel cheesecake crumble milkshake, something that just sounds like walking diabetes, but like also sounds delicious. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes the things that hurt us are the things that taste the best. But they announced this. Not a big deal, right? They announced that with a new chicken sandwich. But they announced it on the same day that a mother filed a giant lawsuit against them for negligence due to when they ordered food for the son and said, yes, he has allergies that have to do with dairy and things like that. And there's this and this and this in there. And they ordered nuggets, something else. And whatever they ordered, they were told and said, it's not going to be an issue in any way. Son's going to be fine. And then he ate it. And then he had to go to the hospital and he almost died. Because he has dairy issues. Allergy to dairy. Maybe I'm not a PR person. Maybe hold off on, you want this milkshake, boy? You want this? This will bring all the diabetic dying to the yard. The kid almost died. You can wait a week or just quietly announce it. It's the two news stories. When I was going through my phone this morning and just having a coffee and do whatever, it went Chick-fil-A being sued, boy almost dies. The next story, Chick-fil-A drops new milkshake. Like, so it's not just me putting these two together. Literally, I think it was Yahoo's search, or no, it was Today, the TV show, Today.com's search of the day, put them back to back. You gotta be a better public relations person. You gotta get someone out there to really do some control about this, because there's no bigger screw you, kid. You think that was bad? Come back for this. We're dunking our nuggets in it. We're gonna have new nuggets flavored in milkshake. You gotta be smarter with it. You gotta wait. You know what I mean? You gotta hold off. It's like that'd be like if Subway, when Jared got in trouble that day, and they're like, Jared from Subway, diddling kids, he's the worst, whatever. Next day, that same day, announced new kids meal in Subway. It's like, nah, dude, man, you can't have kids meal. You gotta wait a week. Just it's not the timing for it. So I don't know. I know probably one happened and they didn't realize it. You know when a lawsuit's going, they let you know. They send you a little mail or something like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't think they just go, surprise, his kids die, almost dead. And they're like, well, surprise, cheesecake crumble, liquid flavor. Also, can we stop with the food has to be a milkshake? You can eat cheesecake. Drink a milkshake. You don't gotta, if you have to drink a milkshake, you gotta stop a lot of the things you're doing. Like going to Chick-fil-A. That's, Morning, coffee. I hope you have a good one.